Well, you've come all the way from Derbyshire to see this Moo movie tonight, The Moo Man. What did you think of it?
Absolutely brilliant. I think dairy farmers across all the UK will be able to associate with that film the daily grind of farming, what's involved, the joys and the heartache losing cows. I think it's absolutely fantastic and a credit to the Hooks.
Phil, what do you think? What do you think the public will think of this film?
I think the public will love it. I think they'll be able to associate with Stephen Hook and how farmers are fairly close to their animals and they have feelings for them. And I do think that ultimately they'll learn a lot about where their milk comes from and just how much effort goes in to producing that pint of milk that everyone takes for granted.
And the filmmakers, I think, have done an absolutely outstanding job.
The filmmakers have done a great job. The chap that's done the music's done a great job. And I'm absolutely over the moon to hear that they're even already talking about a number 2 film about milk. That'll be great.
Fantastic. Well, you have a safe journey home.
Will do, I'll try.
And I think me and you are going to meet up in Staffordshire.
We will do, yeah.
I love it. Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
One of the points that Stephen made so eloquently was that we're losing the skills base. He said something like the average age of farmers is over 55. Well, this means that we are not bringing new entrants into the industry. I know that most of the agricultural colleges, their farming courses are shrinking. Now, this is really serious because who is going to be the workforce? Who is going to be the technicians in the future? And if we don't act very soon, we're not going to be able to reverse this trend.
Brilliant. And do you think this film will reconnect people with where their milk comes from?
I hope it does, and I hope it actually spawns a lot more films. They're already talking about making a film about milk, and that is really going to be interesting. Not only here in the Hook family, but the way milk is positioned in society as a food, the way it's produced, and the way it's completely spoiled and ruined by the supermarkets.
What did you think of that film?
I thought it was great, and it took us right through milk production, farming, how to look after cows, and the relationship a farmer has with his animals. The only thing I didn't like about it was it didn't encourage me to become a dairy farmer. And what we need is a lot more dairy farmers. So when you see that film, he does have a bit of time off and he does have a good time. So become a dairy farmer.
Ah, definitely.
And then when you've done that, get yourself on Big Barn and we'll promote you and get you lots of customers.
Fantastic.
And then you can sell direct.
Paul? Paul, would you like to say something to the camera?
He's the silent one. You know what? I've just seen the premiere of your film in Helsham.
You have?
I thought it was absolutely stunning and you nailed it. What did you feel watching your film on the big screen?
Well, this is about the 8th time I've seen it on the big screen because I saw it in Sundance the first time. But every time I see it, I see different things in it, which is fantastic. Really, really proud of what it's done. Not proud of myself, but proud of what it's doing across the country.
And do you think it will make a difference for dairy farmers?
Well, I hope so. I mean, it wasn't set out to do that, but we've had so much feedback from it, and I think it can only do good, especially for the small dairy farms.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, I think you nailed it.